Unpopular opinion, in many cases, I would rather work in an organization with a clear, distinct hierarchy than one that pretends it doesn't have one. And that is because in my experience and in my research, I found that these flat hierarchies just mean all of that is informal and unwritten. So I'm Dr. Anna Kolschmidt. I'm an industrial organizational psychologist, and I research the unwritten rules of work for the working class, neurodivergence, and intersections of race and gender. I've worked in public, private, and academic sectors. Small companies, big fours, Ivy Leagues, public schools, the gamut. FedGov, local gov. I'm writing a book about all my research to date. It's the unwritten rules of work. And I just finished writing the chapter last month on hierarchy. And in each chapter of the book, I'm using case studies to show how this research shows up in real life. These strategies that are popular in tech, like agile, holacracy, etc., they seem good on their surface, and hopefully they are rooted in good intent. The problem is the equal approach, all minds are involved, very much depends on the leader, and very few leaders want to give up enough power for it to actually have a flat hierarchy. I worked in multiple organizations in different industries who refused to have an organizational chart. And they did that because they didn't want people to feel bad or like they were of lower status, which is a good intention. But it created confusion, and people weren't under any delusions that they had more power. And it meant we didn't even really know who had the power until you'd observe like the nepotism dynamics. I'll read you a brief paragraph from my book. It says, I have noticed a trend in American organizations to try to appear low power distance while building farther degrees of separation between the top and bottom levels. For instance, holacracy provides the illusion of low power distance, but it does not change the financial ownership of the company. Thus, the true power is not actually shared. Traditional hierarchy has its own issues too. I talk about this and provide recommendations in my book, but I do think these frameworks and such are a positive way to try to spin a larger gap between owners and followers and increasing people's workloads. And that's why I think they're trying to get rid of middle managers, but that's a different video.